Hi, my name is Rebecca, and today we're going to do an overview of English verb tenses. A lot of students are, of course, quite confused by the number of different tenses we have in English, and that's why I thought it would be helpful for you to have a look at all of them and see how they change. We're not going to discuss them in detail as to when you use which one. We're just going to take one sentence, one sample sentence, and one sample verb and run it through all of the tenses so you have an idea of what they are and what's an example of each one, and also how it sounds and looks in each of the different verb tenses. Okay? So let's start to look at some examples now. So the first tense is the present simple. An example of this is I work. The example verb that we're going to use throughout this exercise is the verb to work. So present simple would be I work. Present continuous would be I am working. Past simple of that would be I worked. Yesterday, I worked all day. Past continuous would be I was working. I was working when you called me. Future simple would be I will work, or sometimes I'm going to work. And future progressive would be I will be working. All right? So the important point is, in order to communicate almost anything in English, you can actually use just three of these tenses. The present simple, the past simple, and what we call the future, which is basically future simple. So in other words, you can really say everything you need to say if you master these three tenses. So make that your goal first, all right? With that, you should be able to say everything. So if you can say everything with that, why do we have all of these other tenses? Well, we have them because they specify specific periods of time when certain things happened, all right? And they give us more precise information about when certain events took place. That's why we have all of these different tenses. But what I'm trying to do is to help you to understand which tenses to master first, and then from there, you can expand your English knowledge so that eventually you will be able to use all of the English tenses comfortably. Okay? Now we're going to look at some of the more advanced tenses. As you may or may not know, these are known as the perfect tenses. And even though they may not seem so perfect to you because they can be quite challenging, let's go through them. Again, we're going to use the same example, to work. So present perfect would be I have worked. I have worked here for 5 years. Present perfect continuous would be I have been working. I have been working all day and I'm really tired. Past perfect would be I had worked. Okay? There are some special rules about how to use the past perfect. You'd need to study those. Past perfect continuous is I had been working. Future perfect will be I will have worked. And the last one, future perfect continuous, is I will have been working. So now this is a summary of the more advanced perfect tenses. If we look at everything that we've studied today, we've given you an overview of all of the verb tenses. As I mentioned, the first 6 are the more basic ones, the ones you should master first. The second set are more advanced tenses, but once you start to use them, you will see they are quite useful. They're not annoying. I know they can be difficult to master. From 2 points of view, you need to understand when to use them, and you need to understand how to use them. But just take it step by step. Don't try to learn too many at one time. That would be confusing. Don't do that. Just learn one tense at a time and try to master it with all of its words and vocabulary and rules and so on, you can do it. Alright? So that's it for now. I hope this lesson helps you. If you'd like more lessons in English, you can go to our website, www.ingvid.com. Thanks very much and good luck with your English. Bye for now.